Hey guys, this is Callum from EnglishShooting, and I'm here in the gun room mainly because I want to be able to show you this. This is of course a 50 BMG, one of the biggest, most powerful rounds that you can buy, and for comparison we have a 308, a standard target round. We have a 357 Magnum. I mean, it's just the whole round there is smaller than just the bullet of the 50 cal, and ridiculously that's a 2.2 rimfire against a 50 cal. I mean, yeah, it's smaller than even the primer of the 50 cal. The 50 cal just dwarfs pretty much everything around it, and it was a bucket list gun. And I say was because I actually had the very fortunate experience of being able to shoot one. This actually happened while the channel was shut down, so I didn't have an opportunity to share it with you guys, but I was going through some old footage and thought, oh yeah, I shot a 50 cal, I've got to share that with you guys, so here we go. I went down to the tunnel down in Dorset, a fantastic facility, and they have a lot of walk-in experiences, including the 50 cal experience. I believe it's the only place in the UK that someone can walk in off the street and go and shoot a 50 cal. Now, the only downside to shooting it at the tunnel is that they only have a 100-meter range, so you're not even getting close to stretching the legs of the 50 cal. But for just the experience and just being able to tick that off the bucket list, it is well worth it. I believe the experience is around the £80 mark. Unfortunately, it's not on their website at the moment, so I can't go check, but I will put all of the contact details below for you to go and inquire if you are tempted. So the gun I shot was a Barrett Model 99. It is a bolt action rifle, and they used to have another 50 cal there. I believe it was a Steyr 50 cal, I can't remember the model, but they actually wore out the barrel. They made it effectively a shotgun, a smooth bore, absolutely incredible, which sort of shows the popularity of these experiences. But they had their new Barrett there, which we got to shoot. Now, really, to sum up the experience, there's an episode of Top Gear where Jeremy Clarkson goes around in a convertible, and what he says is it doesn't matter what convertible you're in, as soon as you put down the top, the wind is all consuming. You could be driving anything, so you don't get to enjoy the car, really experience the car, hear the car. It is all about the wind, and that's what it's like with a 50 cal. I don't think you could ever compare two 50 cals beside, because of just the pure experience of shooting one, especially within an indoor range as well. The gas that was thrown back, the recoil, the noise, it's all consuming. I can't really tell you more than that. It was a hell of an experience, probably one of the best experiences I've had with a gun, but it wouldn't have mattered if I was shooting a Barrett, an Accuracy International, a Steyr, or whatever. A 50 cal is a 50 cal, and that's why I have the round in front of me, because that's what it's all about. Yes, Barrett is perhaps one of the most famous 50 cal manufacturers, and perhaps Accuracy International is one of the more premium manufacturers. But if you have the chance to shoot anything 50 BMG, just go and do it. Don't worry about it being a Steyr, a Barrett, or a Accuracy International. Just experience the round, the power of this thing. I mean, it was throwing things off of the table. I had, I believe it was over ears on, and it still wasn't enough. You want to be double, you want to have plugs in, you want to have over ears on, you want to make sure you have a very good grip of the rifle and lean as far into it as possible. It doesn't matter how big you are, it is going to throw you backwards, and anything that isn't bolted down around you is going to end up on the floor. That's just an absolute given. But it's a hell of an experience, and one that, thanks to the tunnel, we're able to have within the UK. So I would highly recommend going and trying it out. I just wanted to tell you about that, a bucket list gun that I managed to go and tick off. I had the opportunity out in California a few years ago. I didn't take that up because I was more interested in the handguns. I did regret it, but in the end managed to shoot one. And funnily enough, within the UK. I always thought it was going to be America that I shot my first 50 cal, but actually just a range down in Dorset of all places. But highly recommend it, and if you're thinking of getting into shooting, you've never shot a gun before, the tunnel is a great facility for you to go down. You can start small, you don't have to go big, you can start with their 2.2 experiences. They have World War I, World War II experiences there, and shoot a variety of different rifles, and of course the 50. So again, I'll put all of the details in below. A big thank you to the tunnel as well for having me down and allowing me to shoot that gun. It's not an experience I'm going to forget in a hurry. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you soon.